Is it on? Okay. Vandeham Shri Guru Shiyatha Parakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Sya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Pitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Paran Sahagana Lalita Shivishakam Vidamscha Om Ajnana Timarandasya Jnanajana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Gurva Bhistam Supurakam Guruganarasisha Sambhushitam Chintya Chintya Samasta Veda Nipanam Shri Rupa Vatanugam Govindabhidam Ujjwalam Varatanam Bhaktyan Vidam Sundaram Bande Vishwaguruncha Divyat Bhagavad Premno Bija Pranam Devam Divyatanam Suchandavaranam Balarka Chelanchitam Sandrananda Puram Sadekavaranam Vairagya Vidyambudim Sri Siddhanta Nidhim Subhakti Lasitam Saraswatanam Baram Bandetam Shubharam Madeka Sharanam Yashishwara Sridharam Vanshakopatarubyascha Kripasindubhyavacha Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Mahamaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratavishe Namah. So we're hearing from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita by Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, translation and commentary by Srila Prabhupada. This is Madhya-lila chapter 22. The process of devotional service, which is abhidheya. Mahaprabhu's already explained Sambandha in the previous chapter, and now he's explaining to Sanatan Goswami abhidheya, the process of devotional service. And so we're on text 54. Sadhu Sangha Sarva Shastri Hoy, Lava Matra Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi Hoy. The verdict of all revealed scriptures that is that by even a moment's association with a pure devotee, one can attain all success. So here it says, according to astronomical calculations, the love is 1/11 of a second. So this is explained that even a brief amount of time of association with a great soul, one can attain all success. That is, one will get that sukriti of having served Vaishnava, and it will very quickly result in one's eternal good fortune. One sukriti. Tulayama lavenapi nasvargam na punar bhavan bhagavat sangi sangasya martyanam kim utashisha. The value of a moment's association with the devotee of the Lord cannot be compared even to the attainment of the heavenly planets or liberation from matter. And what to speak of worldly benedictions in the form of material prosperity, which is for those who are meant for death. So material prosperity meant for those who are meant for death. Obviously, our residence in this material world, in this body, is temporary. So whatever we attain, that will all end at the moment, at the time of death. So what is the use of that? The value of a moment's association with the devotee of the Lord cannot be compared even to the attainment of the heavenly planets or liberation from matter. And what to speak of worldly benedictions in the form of material prosperity, which is for those who are meant for death. Krishna Kripalu Arjunere Lakya Koriya Jagatere Raki Jachan Upadesha Diya. Krishna is so merciful that simply by aiming his instructions at Arjuna, he has given protection to the whole world. Because those instructions are given to Arjuna, but they're destined for the benefit of everyone. And they've been relayed to us by Sanjaya, who's speaking what he's hearing of the conversation of Krishna and Arjuna, and it's related in the Bhagavad Gita. Sarvaguyatamam bhuya shrinu me paramam vacha ishtosi me dridam iti tato bhakshami te hidam manmana bhava mad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskaru mame vaishyasi satyam te pratijane priyosi me. Because you are my dear friend, I am speaking to you, my supreme instruction, the most confidential knowledge of all. Hear this from me, for it is for your benefit. Always think of me and become my devotee, worship me and offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this, because you are my very dear friend. Those words are directed to Arjuna, but the Lord is instructing everyone. Always think of me and become my devotee, worship me and offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this, because you are my dear friend. Purva agya veda dharma karma yoga gyan sabasadi seshi e agya malavan. Although Krishna previously explained the proficiency of executing Vedic rituals, performing fruitive activity as enjoined in the Vedas, practicing yoga and cultivating jnana, these last instructions are most powerful and stand above all the others. So many themes, many topics are discussed in the Bhagavad Gita, but always the final instructions are always those of surrender to Krishna and become his devotee. And that all in every chapter, ultimately, the conversation leads to that, to accepting Krishna as the supreme, surrendering to him and serving him. E agya bole bhaktera shraddha jari hoy sarvakarma tyaga kori say Krishna bhajai. If the devotee has firm faith in the strength of this order, he worships Lord Krishna and gives up all other activities. Tavat karmani kurvita nanirvedyeta yavata matkata shravanado va shraddha yavana jayate. As long as one is not satiated by fruitive activity and has not awakened his taste for devotional service by Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu, one has to act according to the regulative principles of the Vedic injunctions. So many rules and regulations, Vedic injunctions, are ultimately meant to help bring one to the stage of surrendering to and developing a loving service relationship with the Lord. But they are not the end. The goal is always to come to the lotus feet of the Lord. So Krishna mentions if one is not satiated, it means if one still is looking for something beyond just this formalistic form of engaging oneself, then one will come to the point of executing bhakti. Shraddha Shabde Shraddha Shabde Vishwas Kohe Sudrida Nischoy Krishna Bhakti Koile Sarva Karma Krita Hoy. Shraddha is confident, firm faith that by rendering transcendental loving service to Krishna, one automatically performs all subsidiary activities. Such faith is favorable to the discharge of devotional service. So, engagement in bhakti includes the fulfillment of all other responsibilities. Yata taror mula nishechanena tripyanti tatskanda bhujopashaka pranobharanscha yatendriyanam tataiva sarvarhanam achyuta teja. Yatataror mula nischechanena tripyanti tatskanda bhujo pashaka prano baharascha yatendriyanam tataiva sarvar hanam achuteja. By pouring water on the root of a tree, one automatically satisfies the drink. By pouring water on the root of a tree, one automatically satisfies the trunk, branches, and twigs. Similarly, by supplying food to the stomach, where it nourishes the life air, one satisfies all the senses. In the same way, by worshipping Krishna and rendering him service, one automatically satisfies all the demigods. So, nice example we've heard is to put water on the root of a tree, or put food into the stomach. By putting water into the root of a tree, all the branches and twigs, everything of the tree, they'll all be satisfied. And by putting food into the stomach, all of one's senses will become nourished. So, like this, we have to engage in devotional service to the Lord. Any other activity is missing the point of how Krishna is the root of all existence. Shraddhavanjana hoy bhakti adhikari uttama madhyama kanishta shraddha anusari. A faithful devotee is a truly eligible candidate for the loving service of the Lord. According to one's faith, one is classified as a topmost devotee, an intermediate devotee, or an inferior devotee. So it is either classified as Uttama, Madhyam, or Kanishta. These are the three levels. Kanishta has been said to be a person who only worships the Lord basically in the temple, thinks that the Lord is, the activities of service are confined just to the temple itself. But that person doesn't know that the deities are actually within his heart. And it's not a question of just worshiping the deities in the temple. That's Kanishta. Madhyamadikari, it is said that he worships the Lord, serves the devotees, preaches to the innocent, and avoids association of persons who are openly inimical to devotional service. And of course, Uttamadikari is the saint who's always seeing everything, whether in any level of society, this world, he sees everything as being controlled, and he actually sees everyone in life as being servants of the Lord and engaged in his service, whatever their realization may be. That's the Uttama Adhikari. Shastra Jukte Shunipuna Drida Shraddha Jar Uttama Adhikari Se Toraye Samsar. One who is expert in logic, argument, and the revealed scriptures, and who has firm faith in Krishna is classified as a topmost devotee. He can deliver the whole world. Shastre Jukto Cha Nipuna Sarvata Drida Nischaya Prona Shraddho Dikariya Sabhakto Uttama Mata. One who is expert in logic and in understanding the revealed scriptures, and who always has firm conviction and deep faith that is not blind, is to be considered a topmost devotee in devotional service. This is a description of the Uttama Adhikari. Shastra Jukti Nahi Jane Drida Shraddhavan Madhyamadikari Se Mahabhagyavan. One who is not very expert in argument and logic based on the revealed scriptures, but who has firm faith, is considered a second-class devotee, or we'll say a Madhyamadikari. He also must be considered most fortunate. Ya shastradi vani puna shradhavan sadhu madhyama. He who does not know scriptural argument very well, but who has firm faith is called an intermediate or second-class devotee. Jahara Kamala Shraddha Se Kanishta Jan Krame Krame Tata Bhakta Hoibe Uttam. One whose faith is soft and pliable is called a neophyte, but by gradually following the process, he will rise to the platform of a first-class devotee. So there can be progression. One may come and initially be in a Kanishta category, but because of one's firm faith and by following the process of devotional service, one can rise to even the Uttama Adhikari level. Yo bhaved kamala shraddha sa kanishto nigadyate. One whose faith is not very strong, who is just beginning, should be considered a neophyte devotee. Rati prema taratamye bhakta taratam ekadasha skande tara korijache lakan. A devotee is considered superlative or superior according to his attachment and love. In the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, the following symptoms have been given. Sarva bhuteshu ya pashyad bhagavad bhavam atmana bhutani bhagavati atmani esha bhagavatottama. A person advanced in devotional service sees within everything the soul of souls, the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna. Consequently, he always sees the form of the Supreme Lord as the cause of all causes and understands that all things are situated in him. So, Sarva Bhuteshu Ya Pashyad Bhagavad Bhavam Atmana Bhutani Bhagavati Atmani Esha Bhagavatottama. A person advanced in devotional service sees within everything the soul of all souls, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Consequently, that person always sees the form of the Lord as the cause of all causes and understands that all things are situated in him. Ishvareta adimesha balishesha dvisatsucha prema maitri kripo peka yakarati se madhyama. Ishvareta adineshu balisheshu dvisatsusa Ishvareta adineshu balisheshu dvisatsucha prema maitri kripo pekka yakaroti samadhyama. An intermediate second-class devotee shows love for the Supreme Lord, is friendly to all devotees, and is very merciful to neophytes and ignorant people. Intermediate devotee neglects those who are envious of devotional service. Now, this is a Madhyamadikari, and he shows love for the Lord. He's friendly to the devotees and is merciful to people who don't know about devotional service. Intermediate devotee neglects those who are envious of devotional service, who are openly inimical. That's the intermediate. Archayam haraye pujam ya shradaye hate Natad bhakteshu chanyeshu sabhakta prakrita smrita. I haven't seen it, Krishna Dayo.
I saw it earlier this morning, about 7. I was in the bathroom and he came up and tried the door.
Yeah, well, he was here singing the songs.
He
Yep.
ran the Whole Foods.
Huh?
He ran the Whole Foods.
Oh, I see. Archayameva haraye pujam yashadaye hate natad bhakteshu chanyeshu sabhakta prakrita smrita. A prakrita bhakta, or materialistic devotee, does not purposefully study the Shastra and try to understand the actual standard of pure devotional service. Consequently, he does not show proper respect to advanced devotees. He may, however, follow the regulative principles learned from his spiritual master or from his family who worships the deity. He is to be considered on the material platform, although he is trying to advance in devotional service. Such a person is a bhakta prai, neophyte devotee, or bhakta bas, for he is a little enlightened by Vaishnava philosophy. These are terms that Rama used to use. A prakrita bhakta, or materialistic devotee, does not purposefully study the Shastra and try to understand the actual standard of pure devotional service. Consequently, he does not show proper respect to advanced devotees. He may, however, follow the regulative principles learned from his spiritual master or from his family who worships the deity. He is to be considered on the material platform, although he is trying to advance in devotional service. Such a person is a bhakta prai, neophyte devotee, or bhakta bas, for he is a little enlightened by Vaishnava philosophy. This verse is also from Srimad Bhagavatam. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur says that one who has full love for the Supreme Lord and who maintains a good relationship with the Lord's devotees is always callous to those who envy Krishna and Krishna's devotees. Such a person is to be considered an intermediate devotee. He becomes a first-class devotee when, in the course of advancing in devotional service, he feels an intimate relationship with all living entities, seeing them as part and parcel of the Supreme Person. Sarva Maha Guna Gana Vaishnava Sharire Krishna Bhakti Kramer Gana Sakali Sanchare. A Vaishnava is one who has developed all good qualities. All the good qualities of Krishna gradually develop in Krishna's devotee. Yashyasti bhaktir bhagavati akinchana sarvar gunais tatra samasate sura harava bhaktasya kuto mahadguna manoritena ati Javato Bahyi Yashasti Bhaktir Bhagavatyat Yakinchana Sarvar Gunais Tatra Samasate Sura Harava Bhaktasya Kuto Mahadguna Manoratena Sati Dhavato Bahi. And one who has unflinching devotional service in Krishna, all the good qualities of Krishna and the demigods are consistently manifested. However, he who has no devotion to the Lord has no good qualifications because he is engaged by mental concoction in material existence which is the external feature of the Lord. Say sab guna hoy Vaishnava lakan sabha koha na jai hari digdarshan. All these transcendental qualities are the characteristics of pure Vaishnavas, and they cannot be fully explained. But I shall try to point out some of the important qualities. All these transcendental qualities are the characteristics of pure Vaishnavas, and they cannot be fully explained. But I shall try to point out some of the important qualities. Say sab guna hoy Vaishnaver lakan sab kaha na joga na jaya kori digdarshan sab koha na jaya kori digdarshan. So Kripalu akritid droha satya sarasam nidosha vadanya mridu suchi akinchan sarvopakara akashanta krishnaila sharana akama aniya stira vijita sadguna Mitabuk apramata manada amani Gambira karuna maitra kabi dokamani Gambira karma maitra kabi dakamoni. Moni is someone who doesn't speak. Sadhu. Devotees are always merciful, humble, truthful, equal to all, faultless, magnanimous, mild, and clean. They are without material possessions, and they perform welfare work for everyone. They are peaceful, surrendered to Krishna, and desireless. They are indifferent to material acquisitions and are fixed in devotional service. They completely control the 6 bad qualities: lust, anger, greed, and so on. And so forth. They eat only as much as required, and they are not inebriated. They are respectfully grave, compassionate, and without false prestige. They are friendly, poetic, expert, and silent. Very nice verse here. Let's see. Kripalu akritid droha satya sarasam nidosha badanyan mridu kori akinshan sarvo pakaraka shanam krishnaika sharam akama antash stira bijita sadguna nitabuk apramata mananda amani gambira Karuna Maitra Kabe Lakab Moni. Devotees are always merciful, humble, and truthful, equal to all, faultless, magnanimous, mild, and clean. They are without material possessions, and they perform welfare work for everyone. They are peaceful, surrendered to Krishna, they are peaceful and they are indifferent to material acquisitions and are fixed in devotional service. They completely control the 6 bad qualities: lust, anger, greed, and so forth. They eat only as much as required, and they are not inebriated. They are respectful, grave, compassionate, and without false prestige. They are friendly, poetic, expert, and silent. Kripalu Kritadroha Satya Sarasam Nidosha Badanya Mridu Surya Kinchan Sarvo Pakaraka Shanta Krishnaika Sharan Akama Aniya Stira Bijita Sadguna Mitabuk Apramata Manada Amani Gambira Karuna Maitra Kabi Dakamoni. Devotees are always merciful, humble, truthful, equal to all, faultless, magnanimous, mild, and clean. They are without material possessions, and they perform welfare work for everyone. They are peaceful, surrendered to Krishna, and desireless. They are indifferent to material acquisitions and are firmly fixed in devotional service. They completely control the 6 bad qualities, lust, anger, and so forth. They eat only as much as required, and they are not inebriated. They are respectful, grave, compassionate, and without false prestige. They are friendly, poetic, expert, and silent. Tatikshava karunika sudrida sarvadehinam ajatas shastravas shanta sadava sadhu bhushana Tatikshava karunika surida sarvadehinam ajita shastrava shanta sadhunam sadhu bhushana. Devotees are always tolerant, forbearing, and very merciful. They are the well-wishers of every living being. They follow the scriptural injunctions, and because they have no enemies, they are very peaceful. These are the decorations of a devotee, or of devotees. Mahat Sevam Dwaram Ahur Vimuktes Tamo Dwaram Yoshitam Sangi Angshaka. Pardon me. Mahat Sevam Dwaram Ahur Vimuktes Tamo Dwaram Yoshitam Sangi Sangam Mahantaste Samachita Prashanta Vimanyava Surida Saravoye. This is the verdict of all scriptures, all shastras, and great personalities that service to a pure devotee is the path of liberation. By contrast, association with materialistic people who are attached to material enjoyment and women is the cause of darkness. Those who are actually devotees are broad-minded, equal to everyone, and very peaceful. They never become angry and are friendly to all living beings. Krishna Bhakti Janma Mula Hoy Sadhu Sangha Krishna Prema Janme Teho Purna Muktya Anga. Krishna Bhakti Janma Mula Hoy Sadhu Sangha Krishna Prema Janme Teho Purna Muktya Anga. The root cause of devotional service to Lord Krishna is association with advanced devotees. Even when one's dearmost love for Krishna awakens, association with devotees is still most essential. The root cause of material existence, the root cause of devotional service to Lord Krishna's association with advanced devotees. Even when one's dormant love for Krishna awakens, association with devotees is still most merciful. Bhavam pavargo brahmato yada bhushe bhago pavarga brahmato yada bhavej janasya turhi achyuta satsang samagama sadsangamo jarhita daiva sadguto pravarshe tyagi jayate rati. O my Lord, O infallible Supreme Person, when a person wandering throughout the universe becomes eligible for liberation from material existence, he gets an opportunity to associate with devotees. When he associates with devotees, his attraction for you is awakened. You are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the highest goal of the topmost devotees and the Lord of all universes. Ata adyantikam shemam prichami bhavato naga samsaresmin Ata adyantikam shemam prichamo bhagavato naga samsaresmin kanardo pi satsanga sevadirnrinam ata adyantikam shemam prichamo bhagavato naga samsaresmin Shanardo pi satsanga sevadirninam. O devotees, O you who are free from all sins, let me inquire from you about that which is supremely auspicious for all living entities. Association with a pure devotee for even half a moment in this material world is the greatest treasure for human society. O devotees, O you who are free from all sins, let me inquire from you about that which is supremely auspicious for all living entities. Association with a pure devotee for even half a moment in this material world is the greatest treasure for human society. Satam prasangam mama virya samvido bhavanti rid karna rasayana kata. Tajjoshanam ashvapa vartmani shraddha ratir bhaktir anukramishati. Satam prasangam mama virya samvido bhavanti rid karma rasayana kata tajjoshanad ashir sajjoshanam ashvapa varga vartmani shraddha ratir bhaktir anukramishati. A spiritually powerful message of God can be properly discussed only in a society of devotees, and it is greatly pleasing to hear in that association. If one hears from devotees, the way of transcendental experience quickly opens, and gradually one attains firm faith that in due course develops into attraction and devotion. A spiritually powerful message of God can be properly discussed only in a society of devotees, and it is greatly pleasing to hear in that association. If one hears from devotees, the way of transcendental experience quickly opens, and gradually one attains firm faith, then in due course develops into association, into attraction and devotion. I'm going to stop here. I'll sing Hari Haraya. Hare Haraya Nama Krishna Jadavaya Nama
Haraya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Nama
Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama
Haraya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama
Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan
Gopal Govinda Ram Shri Madhusudan
Giridhari Gopinatha Marana Mohan
Giridhari Gopinatha Marana Mohan
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra
Sri Chaitanya Nityananda Sri Advaita Chandra
Janardan Shiva Sari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Gadadhara Shiva Sari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jai Rupa Sanatan Bhakta Raghunath
Jaya Rupa Sanatan Bhakta Raghunath
Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunath
Shri Jiva Gopala Bhakta Dasa Raghunath
Hey Jai Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan
Jai Gosai Kori Charana Bandhan
Jai Te Vignana Shabishta Puran
Yahavate Vignana Shabishta Puran
Hey Jai Gosai Jarmui Taradas
Jai Gosai Jahar Muhi Taradas
Kasamara Bada Renu Mora Panchagras
Vatsabara Pada Rendu Mora Panchagas
Kadir Charana Sevi Bhakta Sanivas
Tara Charana Shedi Bhakta Sanivas
Sharame Janame More Abhilas
Janme Janame More Abhilas
Hey Jai Gosai Jabe Braje Koilabas
Jai Gosai Jadi Bhaji Kolabas
Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korila Prakash
Shri Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korila Prakash
Anande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan
Arande Bolo Hari Bhaja Vrindavan
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pare Manjayi Aman
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pare Manjayi Aman
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pad Padma Koriyas
Harinam Sankirtana Kohai Naratamudam
Hari Ram Sankirtana Kohe Naratamada
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ramo Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ramo Hare Ramo 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 Hare Hare
Nitai Gaura Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo
Tagore Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Tagore Hari Bol
Nitai Gaura Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo
Tagore Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Tagore Hari Bol
Jai Saparikara Shri Shri Guru Guranga Gandharvika Giridhara Jiu Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Hanamansa Parabhajaka Charyashta Tara Sada Shri Shrimad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parabhajaka Charyashta Tara Sada Shri Shrimad Srila Bhakti Rakha Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Sananta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Satchidananda Bhakti Vinod Thakur Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Srila Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai. Rupanuga Guru Varga Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopal Bhatta Dasha Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai. Premsigo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Vishwa Varenya Srila Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Nirmal Acharya Maharaj Ki Jai. Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Mat Ki Jai. Soquel Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Seva Ashram Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Go Gopi Govardhan Sham Kunda Radha Kunda Kalindi Yamuna Jo Ki Jai. Sripad Bhakti Chandan Parvat Maharaj Ki Jai. All the assembled devotees Ki Jai. Gaur Premanande
Srila Bhakti Pavan Janardan Maharaj Ki Jai.